What time is it? 10:06 a.m.
I'm only an hour late.
10:06.
Do something about it.
What? 307 Reacts. I'm Matt. That's Chris. What is this? It's Sunday right now.
Yes.
You don't know that, but now you know that. It's Sunday, and it's 10:06 a.m., and we're doing a reaction. Why?
Yes.
Because our battery ran out on our GoPro this last week on our reactions, and so we had to reschedule a day. But here we are.
I had some long ones this week. Some good ones, though. Damn good.
Yeah, for sure. I think you guys will enjoy them as well. On the screen, though, we are going to do a reaction to Ryan Upchurch, Do Something About It, the audio for this. I'm hoping there's a video coming eventually, or like a visualizer or something. But
I think that there will be.
Who knows?
I think with everything going on in his personal life, this is more of just a...
yeah, you're probably right.
A diss track, maybe? Like, not really a diss track, but you know what I'm saying? Just like...
Yeah, like with all the things that he's been talking about lately on his channel with this family shit that's going on and, like, you know, people accusing him of shit that he's not, like, accusing him of being on drugs and shit. He's like, what?
Huh? What?
Like, yeah, and just everybody being lazy and not working for their own shit, you know, that kind of thing. I assume that's probably what this is going to be
Probably.
about. So, all right, well, shall we? Should we just get in right into this? Like, comment, subscribe. We're just asking for a subscription from you. If you want to go a step further, there's Patreon links, there's a PayPal, there's Sweetwater affiliate links down there.
Yes.
Anything you do helps us out, but the subscribe button is the most important one. So give us that subscription, and let's get into this.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Kalani again. Okay.
I ain't gotta say it, look at me, they know I'm famous. Watch my ass in gold trim, white marble in the cabin. You ain't heard? Mikasa looking like it's Gatlinburg. Fireplace full of stone, cause I wish I crack a wood. I ain't even talking shit, but in the sticks it's understood. Roots run deep, still standing where I stood. I'm a Nashville, Tennessee, and mud caked on Europeans. Tent so damn dark, all the haters, I can't see them. Weeping willows round my house, I eat the shrooms and then I laugh it up. Pull out Schwarzenegger choppers, watch them hop a briar foot. I'm Captain River Ratchet, cuz ain't got hooks of magic, bro. If you don't give a damn, then we don't give a fuck. The shit.
He's not going to stop.
No.
He's not going to stop.
No.
There's so much. Let me go back really quick, right before you get into this. He said something about a river line there and hooks.
So I don't have the magic hooks.
Yeah,
I have the magic hooks.
I have the magic hooks.
All the haters, I can't see them. Weeping willows round my house, I eat the shrooms and then I laugh it up. Pull out Schwarzenegger choppers, watch them hop a briar foot. I'm Captain River Ratchet, cuz ain't got hooks of magic, bro.
I'm Captain River Ratchet, cuz I got hooks of magic, bruh, or something like that.
So good.
Oh man, I've been on the river. I spent yesterday fishing and stuff. So like
I saw you actually caught some shit.
I caught a couple fish yesterday. Finally, dude, and the weather's finally getting nice enough. The water's finally clear enough.
And did you take the GoPro out?
No, of course not. No, of course not.
Every time.
Yeah, no, of course not. All I got is photo evidence, but I don't have any actual video of it. But anyways, so I got fishing on the brain right now. But I like that. I really like that line. What do you have? Cool. What have you picked up on?
I like that he's talked about, like, in the beginning he talks about, you know, I'd wash my ass in gold, like white marble in the cabin.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like he brings, like, a lot of people want to run away from their roots to go towards the Hollywood Hills home, the fancy marble, the fancy gold trim, all of this shit. And he's like, no, I'm going to stay in my roots, but, you know, hey, I'm going to bring a little fancy with me. You know?
Fair enough.
I like having shit that looks nice. I like a marble countertop. I like a marble floor.
Yeah, walk into my house, it looks like, what do you say, Gatlinburg or something like that?
Yeah.
I like, too, that, you know, as he's wanted to do with his music, you know, he talks about, like, I don't have to say shit. I'm famous. Like I don't have to defend myself for anything. Like I have like, just look at all the proof, man. Just go to any one of my social medias. Look at the proof. Like I don't have to prove anything, man. It's, like whatever. Yeah,
I
like that, man.
And that's the thing. Whether it's physical or metaphorical, as far as, you know, talking about the marble floors and all this other shit, he's still sticking to his roots. He's sticking to where he came from. He's sticking to what makes him him.
Yeah, his traditions,
and, you know, things around him may change, but he's still the same.
Give a damn that we don't give a fuck. On the shit right now, bitch, do something about it. Mr. Rocky top tier, born to climb. whip, oh, can I hold a 20? If not, they'll try to steal her. Mama didn't even try. Fuck a country song, nigga. And if cancel was a gun, give me that, I'll pull the trigger. Now Millie bouncing up my brain, cause my brain waves are bigger. Superstar chewing tobacco, spit the most big dipper. All these rappers are my sons, I hope they shining blind millions. I'm the shit right now.
So he mentioned in the beginning of that, he dropped an N-bomb in there.
Hell yeah.
In one of his last videos, maybe it was the last one, like his little personal videos, he mentioned how his dad, coming up, was always trying to tell him, stop trying to be black and stop trying to, stop acting like an N-word, like stop doing this, that, and the other, and he, like really tried to discourage him from doing that. And at the same rate, I don't think he was necessarily trying to be black. Like he was just rapping because he liked rap and how it sounds. Like you don't. That's one of those weird tropes with rap music. Like you gotta be black to be a rapper, and it's like not necessarily. Yeah. There are some white rappers out there that are killing the game, and have been for decades.
Upchurch, Broadnax, Eminem, NF, you can go on and on. And on.
I still, regardless of the controversy surrounding him, I think Eminem is an insanely good rapper. Like some of the stuff he does, I'm just like, what? That's crazy. Yeah, Harry Mack's a pretty damn good rapper, and he's white as they come. You know what I mean? Like
he's insane. I would dare say that I think Harry Mack could really.
Dude,
I think he could hold his own against Eminem.
He could rival, dude. I think he could rival quite a few people. Yeah. Honestly,
be honest. I think Dax is a better rapper than Eminem. I'll start
dude,
all
Dax,
sorts of shit right now. But Dax is fucking.
Dax is an insanely.
He is
good rapper.
From another world,
dude. And that's that whole controversy, like Eminem or Dax on the Rap God thing or what? Because like Eminem's version of Rap God. Pretty spicy. Like he moves through the middle of that song or whatever it is. But like
to be fair, Eminem was the first.
Right, exactly. And Eminem was the first. But to have Dax come back and do that one take rap demigod thing, pretty fucking impressive also. So like, but yeah, the whole thing is like it's not a competition to be a certain race. It's just it's a competition to see who can rap faster and have more relevant terminology in those raps. Like who has the better hook, and that's what
the magic hooks.
Yeah,
man.
That's what Church is talking about, man.
No, I thought it was great. There was a reactor. I forget who it was, but it was one of the. Ooh. Yeah. Coffee coming back on me.
Oh, dude, don't lie. It's that brown bottle. It's that brown bottle hangover coming after. Chris' birthday was yesterday,
so we had
he had himself a night.
We had some drinking games last night. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, I forget who it was. I don't remember if it was Simba or Arctic Hicks or who it was. They reacted to this song, and I didn't watch the reaction. I just saw the thumbnail.
Okay.
And it said, he said the N-word, and I approve. And I was like, yeah.
I approve.
I approve.
Yeah, so it's not a competition about a race. It's literally about the music and the hook and like what's more palpable to the human ear, man. That's just what's going to catch on. That's what it is.
Country song, nigga. And if cancel was a gun, give me that, I'll pull the trigger. Now Millie bouncing up my brain, cause my brain waves are bigger. Superstar chewing tobacco, spit the most big dipper. All these rappers are my sons, I hope they shining blind millions. I'm the shit right now, bitch, do somebody. Mr. Rock.
Dude, I'm sure you guys saw my wheels turning. Okay, he said, if cancel was a gun.
Give me it, I'd pull the trigger.
Give me that and I'd pull the trigger. Cause like, basically saying, you can't cancel me. I'm the only one who can cancel me. The gun has to be in my hands. I'm the only one who can do it. Like, that is... God, dude, bars.
So,
fucking bars.
Is there something in there, too, maybe related to, like, the whole gun violence thingy, Like, it's not the gun's fault, it's the person's fault, that kind of a thing. Do you think there's any relation to that in there?
I don't think so.
Because, like, you can... It's not the gun that's the problem, obviously, and this isn't relating to it in a bad way. This is saying that, like, yeah, give me the gun. I'll take responsibility for that. I'll pull the fucking trigger. Like, I'll do the. So I don't know. That's just kind of where my brain was going with it. Was some, and I know Upchurch is obviously pro guns, and I'm pro guns as well, and Chris is pro guns, and like, I fully believe that it's the guns aren't the issue, right? It's like it's the people that are the issue, the people that are getting the guns.
Issue
so like,
but yeah, no. If the gun was called cancel. hand it to me, I'll pull the trigger. Like, and that's the thing. We've talked about it before. Independent artists, you can't cancel them.
Yeah.
Who do they rely on?
Yeah, it's like, this is my label, this is my
Yeah.
music, this is my...
The only way you can get canceled is if you rely on branding deals, if you rely on a record label, if you rely on somebody else to make your money.
Yep. And at
then you're fucked.
At the end of the day, if you're not relying on any of that stuff, you can literally like, oh, they canceled my YouTube page. Well, I guess I'll just make a new Gmail here and make a new YouTube page, and then tell everybody that this is the new thing on all my other socials. And before I know it, I've got another 100,000 subscribers by the end of the day, and I'm making money from YouTube again. Like so it's just there's just always another avenue, and especially if you don't have a deal or a contract to fall back on, then it's just like I'll just go do it again.
And that's the thing about independent is like the only person you rely on is you.
Nice.
So
Nice.
if you fail, then it's your fault.
Yep.
So.
Superstar chewing tobacco, spit the most big dipper. All these rappers are my sons, I hope they shining blind millions. I'm the shit right now, bitch, do somebody. Mr. Rocky top tier, born to climb a fucking mountain. And the smoky's only smoky cause my joints I stopped counting. I'ma beat this shit forever, tell them do somebody. And I bet nobody really gonna do somebody. I ain't seeing nobody that'll do somebody. I don't really give a fuck if you come do somebody. Cause it really don't matter if you do somebody. I was born in the problem, sissy father, stupid ass mama. High school dropout, out roaming on my own as a lone rider. That's why I'm covered in tats and cuss at people when I wanna rub dirt on my scars and never even go to the doctor. A broken heart is damaged, but mine been broken.
Okay, all right, hang on, wait a second. I love that line. That's why I'm covered in tattoos and I curse at people whenever I want it. I've always been of the thought that bad language, saying bad words doesn't necessarily have a negative connotation, like a bad word. I curse all the goddamn time. All the time. Like it's just kind of part of my natural speech. And honestly, it's harder for me nowadays to like have to process my speech without using curse words or bad. Like it's just so natural to me being a blue collar guy,
I was helping Austin at the church about 2 weeks ago, okay?
Uh-oh. Here we go. See?
Gotta watch your language, around the church folk.
You gotta process, man.
Well, one of the younger teens, my brother helps out with the youth group around there and stuff, when the teens need a ride or, one of the guys need a ride or whatever, my brother will go pick them up or, just kind of engage with them because some of these teenagers that they work with, their mom and dad are strung out on drugs, they don't.
Yeah.
So my brother's kind of the big brother to come in and, hang out with them. So anyway, one of them, he was really proud of himself, 17, bought his first car, right? And my brother's like, well, my brother's a mechanic. He'll be coming to church tomorrow, just have him take a look at it real quick. This kid, okay, bought himself a 2003 BMW X3.
Okay. Not a terrible car.
Oh, it's a horrible car.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So
I mean, I've always liked BMWs.
I come around the corner. He's like, "Yeah, man, check out my car." And I go, "You got to be fucking my I was like, you know what? No, fuck it. Fuck my ass, dude. Really? You went and bought a BMW? I said, you know how much it is to change the oil on that? He goes, no. I said, well, it's going to cost you about $80. Change the oil in it every time. And then...
because you got to get special oil and filter, right? Or something like that?
It takes... That particular one takes 7 quarts of 530 full synthetic.
7 quarts of oil.
Yeah.
God,
and that's $8.50 a quart. So... That's a lot of money.
That's a lot, dude.
Right there.
That's
and
a
then
lot.
the filter's like $5.81.
Oh, okay.
But
that's a lot in oil, though, man.
It is. It's a lot of oil. And BMWs like to leak oil from the oil pan, especially that one.
Ooh,
and
fun.
that one, you can't replace the oil pan gasket just by unbolting the pan and dropping it down because the axle runs through the oil pan.
Oh, jeez.
So you have to, the front differential bolts to the side of the oil pan, okay? So you have to unbolt the front differential from the oil pan, remove that axle, then remove the axle from this side, and then you can unbolt the pan and pull it down. It's a ginormous, it's like a $2,000 job.
It seems like a bad design.
Oh, it's horrible.
Why is there so many vehicles out there that have bad design? And why is that such a problem also?
Yeah.
There's so many vehicles out there where you can't replace the oil pan gasket without jacking the motor up or moving the motor mounts or taking the motor out because there's a cross beam under there or removing dropping the whole fucking subframe because I got to get the thing. Like, why can't a company just design an oil pan that's not directly over a subframe or through an
God,
axle.
Dude, the
or,
old BMW ones like the E36, fucking easy.
Right there?
Right there, man.
Dude, I remember that on my Subaru. That was when I discovered how difficult oil pans were. I thought, I'll just take the oil pan out and, maybe put a new one in there, new gasket, whatever. Watch videos on it. And these guys are literally got to jack the engine up. If at the very least, jack the engine up a couple inches in the engine bay to get access to it.
Whole thing to
Dude,
get
it just,
shit.
I'm like, oh my God, it's literally like an engine removal process to get the oil pan off of this thing. Like, and then you start finding that out with other vehicles. You're like, these are like really hard to get off of here without removing everything. It's kind of a crazy concept.
I mean, my truck, I got to take the whole front diff out.
Yeah.
I've done it so many times. It's like a 45
It's just crazy that
deal.
it's so visible.
Yeah.
And it's
like,
right there,
easy.
and you're like, that should come out of there, no problem. No, it's like one of the hardest things to get out of there. Like it's crazy. All right.
But anyway,
Rant over.
The whole point of that is I got to a point in that conversation, right? Because I was like, I'm at the church.
Got to tone it back.
Got to mind myself.
Yeah.
And I go, you know what? No, fuck that. Fucking none of these guys ever reach out to me. You know what I mean? And
Dude,
I'm not. I've been going there since I was a kid. I quit going because I moved away, and then I moved back, and I just didn't really want to. When you're a mechanic that goes to a church,
yeah. Oh yeah, everyone.
you get taken advantage of.
Everyone,
pretty quick.
dude. Everyone.
Okay, so
right there in the parking lot, bro.
Yeah.
Just like, well, come on over real quick. Why don't you look at this?
I just don't go.
In my Sunday's best, let me just go elbow deep in your engine really quick.
Oh, I don't even dress up no more. Right here,
I didn't.
This is exactly what I look like.
When I stopped going to church, I stopped dressing up. My parents were like, "That's what you're wearing?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yes.
And if the church accepts me for this, then that's great. And if they don't, then they don't.
But I was like, you got to be fucking. You know what? No, I'm gonna say you gotta be fucking my ass,
Man,
dude.
I understand the respect thing in the church. You
Yeah.
gotta tone it back, but at the same rate, I think they should respect also that
when I'm in the parking
I'm not
lot,
doing
man,
this.
It's
and I'm not doing this in offense to anything. I'm just
Yeah.
this is just part of my speech pattern. This is just
It is.
how I've come up talking. Okay, like I don't know. I've always just been like, bad words aren't necessarily bad words to me. If you're not using them,
bad words don't exist.
If you're not using them directly at somebody to like physically or like like mentally abuse somebody or something like that, if you're not doing it derogatorily, I think that's a word. Then
no. Here you go. Here's what you're trying to say. Right?
Derogatorily, that's what I said.
Bad words don't exist. Bad intentions do.
Bingo. Let's keep going.
Socrates.
Couple times now my shower fits a dozen dimes, a dozen keys to classic rides. I look in the mirror, then give myself a high five and point the Desert Eagle at my reflective side like move, Ryan. I'm the shit
Move,
right
Ryan.
now, bitch, do somebody. Mr. Rocky top tier, born to climb a fucking mountain. And the smoke is only smoky cause my joints I stop counting. I'ma beat a shit forever, tell them do something about it. And I bet nobody really gonna do something about it. I ain't seeing nobody that'll do something about it. I don't really give a fuck if you come do something about it. Cause it really don't matter if you do something about it. Really want someone to do something about it. I don't think nobody gonna do nothing about it. Ain't nobody out here trying to get real mad when I show up and I tell them I'll do something about it. Do something. Do something about it. Motherfucker. Church. 615.
I've also been in his videos. He talks about these people that are doing, that are talking about him on the internet, talking shit and doing this and that and the other. And he's right. Like, okay, then do something about it.
Yeah.
Like and it comes down to even like, I'm on drugs, I'm strung out. Where's your proof of that? Other than the fact that maybe my mom told you that for some reason, which right there, like, I'm pretty sure my mom's never told anybody that I was strung out on drugs.
Right.
And
whether it was true or not.
Yeah, exactly. And even if she did, I would be pretty offended by that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, that's not on her business, like,
Right.
especially none of the other people that she's telling's business. Like, that's a very close family related issue.
Yeah.
So, like, man, I don't know. There's all these claims that are going on the internet, and I understand why he comes out with music like this. It's just like, you know what? I'm going to tell everybody the same message in one song and just, look, this is for everybody.
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of what he does is like sends a message to everybody that's been talking shit or talking about a subject or doing this or that. Maybe not even a negative thing. He'll make a song and just tell everybody this is how I feel about the thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is my message to everybody, and it's out in song form because this is how I know how to do it. And now he can add it to an album if he wants
Yeah.
to. You know, like.
No, I mean that's it's so funny that we reacted to this today instead of the day we were supposed to. Dude. And here's why. Oh yeah. 400
almost 500,000 views in
7
a
days.
week.
Let's
dude,
go,
that
dude.
is crazy good, man.
No, but I'm glad it worked out this way, okay? Because yesterday I was at the Ink Spot hanging out, and Alex, she's one of the new piercers there that's apprenticing.
Okay.
And she was like, yeah, I was kind of going through your YouTube and stuff, just kind of, seeing what you guys do, what you guys are about. And she goes, I watched that one you guys reacted to. I think you were in, like, somebody's garage or something. I go, okay, yeah. I was like, God, that was like a year and a half ago, maybe.
Those were like the 300 and 400 episodes, I think, or something.
She goes, yeah. She goes, it looked like a long time ago. And I said, which one did we react to? She goes, I don't know, but he was bad, man. He was really bad. And I was like,
yeah, who?
I'm thinking, I know we reacted like Home Free. And
We did a lot of stuff in the garage. That was really good stuff. Yeah, huh?
And then
the Do, one of our highest ranking Do videos was in the garage, dude.
And then it dawned on me, Michael Knight.
Was that in there?
We did one of those in the garage, and the second one we did in the old room back here.
Okay.
And she thought the Buzz Lightyear was the funniest shit she'd ever fucking heard. Okay, but it was so funny that Upchurch saying, or we reacted to this the day we did. Okay, because yesterday I was just talking to her about that, and I said, yeah, that guy was all sorts of upset with us and Just in Time, and he blocked me on Instagram, and he said he was gonna end my career, whatever that means.
What? Okay, and
Like,
that's I remember that because you were like,
we were
I'm ready, let's go.
We were at like 5,000 subscribers,
end
maybe.
Your career, like,
I was
all
like,
right, okay,
dude, if you could get me out of this mechanic job and into something else that like pays good, like
loading
hell
trucks
yeah,
is a pain
dude,
in the ass, bro. Like I'm good,
Oh,
so
fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, so I do something about it. He never did.
Did.
Chicken shit, man. They always do.
And he never will. Like
No.
And to be honest, comparatively to him, we are small time shit. Like we're not shit.
We are.
But like at the same rate, he still came after a small guy, and we were like, okay, you suck. What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
I'll end your career. Okay.
Okay.
And this will be episode 700 something, probably. No, it won't. I don't even know if this will be 700 yet. 690 something, I think, when this comes out, maybe. So like,
which by the way, I was looking. He has released one song since the last one we reacted to of him.
That's like a year and a half, dude.
Yeah.
That's like a long time ago.
A long time ago.
All right.
So anyway, I mean, the point of the thing is, a lot of people are chicken shit. If you call them out on their bluff, most of the time they ain't gonna do shit.
Especially on the internet, man. People are really quick to talk shit on the internet, and then when you actually call them out, they go silent all of a sudden. And it's like,
Wild, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that was great, man. 5 out of 5. I would love a video. But again, I don't expect one. I would love one, but I don't expect one. That's just the person I am. I like the videos,
I love the videos, man.
But yeah, I'm sure we'll get a video sometime in the future with probably a different song or something like that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We're on board, man. We're all on board the Ryan train, so.
Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And with that, we'll see y'all next time. Bow.
Do something about it.
Do something about it.
I like that chorus too, where he's just like,
he just says it over and over.
He's like, who's gonna do something about it? And even if you do, it doesn't matter if you do something about it, because I'm still gonna be famous and have these followers, and people aren't gonna listen to your bullshit anyways.
Yeah.
Dude. Do whatever you want about it. Doesn't matter.